I think I got a new name for our tractor, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you like it. I think I'm gonna call him Timmy Tractor. What's up, Arvon? Okay. And you heard it from the mouth itself. From there it goes. It's catching on the other part. And as long as it burns off all those leaves and little vine twiggies and stuff like that, and it's raining some kind of... Okay guys, welcome to another day in the life of a Christmas tree farmer. Actually, probably any farmer at this point, but we were going in the last episode. We showed you the connection up here, how we connected the water to go down there and through there, and Arvon made a little thing so the water would go through the pipe. However, a really heavy rain, I think that'll bottleneck it. But we also got that, got the sump pump coming out of here, and we have some hoses, coming out so the water will go into the yard. The idea behind that is to keep the water from going back into the basement. So we're hoping that works. Alright, next I'm going to show you the well. Did I say well? I meant garden. Okay, this is Arvon's garden. Right over here. And here we got a bunch of potatoes, and keep in mind this is like 2 days after really heavy rains for a couple of days. So a lot of this is flooded out, but our potatoes seem to be coming up. One thing we're going to do is we're going to start weeding the area. We got grass coming up where it really shouldn't, or where we don't want it to. But we do have potatoes popping up all over the place. Right here are onions. They seem to be doing a pretty good job. The onions are pretty green and popping up. This should be corn. However, we don't get much. We get some sun in here, but not a whole lot. So I'm not sure really what's going on in this area. Maybe, I think 10 days was the germination time. They've only been in maybe a week. So we got those. Maybe a week or so. So hopefully they'll come up pretty soon. If not, we'll dig some more trenches and plant some other stuff. Now this is the area where we planted our watermelon. We got a few watermelon coming up, as you can see right there, and there's 2 of them over in here, right there. Alright, over here, as you can see where the water is coming up, and just, I don't know, hopefully I got the cucumbers in a row tall enough. There's one right there, and there's another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and 2 more, and 2 more, and 1 more, and 1 more, and another one, and another one. So we think once the sun comes out and starts warming it up, you know, last night it was 38 degrees. I think it actually said 37 for the low last night. And this is May, people. This is May. Okay. One thing I forgot to show you. Well, I didn't forget. These are beans right here. And they're all coming up. Or for the most part they are. And one thing we're probably going to have to do is make some, not really trellis, but make a thing for it, because they like to bush. These are bushy beans, but you know, they grow really bushy a lot. And over here should be more, like there's one, oh, right there. That's an onion. Onions kind of look like grass, but the blade of it is route. And I'm thinking I got a few of them coming up over here. Not a whole lot, I don't think, but we'll see on that. We'll see how that goes. I do see a bunch of them. Onions can be mistakenly for grass, or mistaken for grass, in their early life, in their early years. And this right here is what Arvon did to fill up this hole. However, it keeps trying to push down there more, so maybe we'll find some more there. Okay, these are our apple trees. We got a pink lady right here. I think it's a pink lady, I'm pretty sure it is. And we do have more growth on it since we've planted it. So that's good. Right here, this is our Liberty apple. And we have more growth on that. It's actually a bit, we probably have about 6 inches growth on that since we bought it, or planted it. And over here are the blueberry bushes. Now that seems to be doing okay. It doesn't really have any leaves on it right now. We're hoping it will grow more leaves, but I'm telling Arvon to keep it to see what it does. This one too. Yeah. That one too, no leaves. But we'll see what they do. These over here. And this one right here. And I'm hoping we can, I'm hoping they'll take off. Maybe they just look sick right now, but I'm hoping they'll take off. Alright, let's go check out our Christmas trees. I don't know if you can see it too well, but you might be able to hear my feet. I'm sloshing the water. Yeah, it's mostly water. Now, it's not, you know, I should be cutting the grass right now, but it's just too much water. We're going to wait a few more days to see what happens with it. And we'll go from there. Yeah. Water. If I came out here with the tractor, it would just tear it up. Tear up all the water. Or tear up the field. Which in this part, I guess it wouldn't really make any difference, because nothing is planted over here yet, except for right over here. There's a Christmas tree. That's a Fraser fir. And you can tell right over there we got a lot of water. And hopefully the sun's keeps on trying to poke out. So I don't see any here. This is the last one I planted over here. And that one looks alright. The water's pretty stagnant. I'm thinking about making a ditch over here. But we got that tree. We'll just follow the line right down here. Yeah, that one's kind of brownish, but we're hoping it'll come out of it. When you buy Christmas trees like this, bare root trees, I'm thinking about 25% loss on the trees. So I mean that seems to be about the norm. We got that one right here. I'm gonna straighten this one up for you so you can see. That one actually kind of looks good. And you can see the water right there. So this one doesn't want to straighten up too much. Yeah, we'll work on it another day too. Try and get it straight. And you got these over here. And these coming down here. One thing I wanted to show you guys is how wet the land is. Are these. Now what these are, they have a lot of different names. I was brought up on crayfish, crawfish. Some people call them crawdads and stuff. You know, one of these holes right here. And we have these all over the place. So just with that, you can tell how wet this land gets. And then with that, a lot of the water has gone down in the last couple of days. Like that one. That one looks like it needs to be straightened again. We come out here every few days or so and kind of straighten them up. And I do have to mow in here. One thing about this stuff, well, not mowing right now, is, well, we can't really, is to keep the deer and the bunny rabbits and all that other stuff that loves the trees out of here. And we got a couple over in there, but not too much. There's one right there. There's one right there. I put them every 6 feet apart. I think I'm going to put them every 5 feet apart, but I'm going to keep the rows about 7 feet. I think I'm going to start changing them 7 by 5. 7 by 5 will give plenty of room for the trees to grow and for me to mow in between. I mean, we got a 48-inch mower, so I can get a mower right in there without messing anything up. And I'm taking you up here and going through right there. Now, one of the things I'm going to be doing, that's white pine, right? I mean, yeah, Douglas fir. That's a Douglas fir. One of the things I'm going to be doing, and as you can see, there's another crawfish hole. They dig down about 2 feet deep. It's more, it might be a foot. I don't know. I thought they lived under rocks in a stream or something. I didn't know they came up here. No, okay. Yeah, I thought I just stepped on a tree. But I didn't. Okay, we had water up to here, up going all along here, and eventually when it dries out enough, you know, probably midsummer or something, we're going to be taking all these trees down and we're going to be digging out the little creek that's right in there wider. We're going to make it about 3 feet deep by about 6 feet wide, and hopefully we won't have the water running down like this. And one thing I might do over here, yeah, we're going to have a bridge somewhere right in there to connect to the back over here. That should be about the area where I've planted the white pines. However, I don't really see any in the viewfinder right here. Sometimes they use the viewfinder as binoculars. So, yeah, I'm not seeing any. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong direction, but it should be like right up over there. Right up over there should be more trees. And I'm not finding any. So I'll probably gotta mow up there. The grass has probably covered them all up. Okay. That's what happens when you got low land, or I guess low water table. Our water table right now should be somewhere around, well, ground level now, but I don't know. It's usually about 13 feet. It's been told. And we've also kind of looked on the Coast Guard website, and I wish I could figure that out. But the best we could figure out is about 13 feet. And it might go a little deeper than that during summer. But I'm taking you into the pumpkin patch area. And it's getting wet in here. And wet in here. Try to step on the highland if we can. Okay. We had a pile of wood right there. We were using it for a feeder pile for our trees. As you can see, we were able to burn everything, pretty much everything, except for those 2 pieces of wood right there. And those were pretty big chunks of wood we had burning, or we were trying to burn. And we did that the night before the rains came, or the night of the rains. Okay. And we're really trying to get into here to have that, you know, take care of all that, and get the chainsaw and cut those all out, and, you know, make more burn pile. And I cut this with this branch. Was on that tree over there. I don't know if you can see the, yeah, there it is. That's where I cut it off of. And we're gonna cut that up some more, and then we're gonna burn it. Now here is the pumpkin patch. Pumpkins aren't due in for another 3 weeks. So we could go into June. First couple of weeks of June we could plant, but if you don't get it by then, well, you know what? They say plant them into May, beginning of June, but for them to come up in like mid-September, you know, so I'm not sure if mid-September is a little bit too early. It might be a little bit too early, especially if pumpkins only last about a month. Less if you cut them. If you cut them, they lose about half of their lifespan after they're picked. But I don't know. There we are. Hopefully everything will turn out alright. I'm pretty sure it will. It's just we've had a wet spring and it's going into, wet spring.